What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It is a freezing cold winter's afternoon here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm hanging out in the beer shed, getting ready to check out a new beer. I think if you look closely, you can probably see my breath. It's that cold, but we're getting to work in. So the beer I have today is Clean American Light Lager, and this is from Fathers Brewing, and they're out of Lafayette, California. Now, these guys had sent me an email a while back asking if I'd ever had Fathers beer. I said no, because we don't really get it in Ohio. And then I didn't hear anything for a while. It was probably a couple months. And then I saw in my inbox, in my email, I had a UPS package arriving, and then when I looked it up, it said it was coming from California. I thought to myself, who would be sending me something from California? And when I looked up the sender's name, it showed up as somebody who works at the brewery. So I was thrilled to see these beers were on the way. If you saw the unboxing video, I got this. This is the light American lager, and then the other one is just like a regular lager. Now, we did have a little bit of drama. This one, the light one, inside the box, it's freezing cold here. I think I've got like 2 feet of snow on the ground. It was like -12 the other day. UPS guy, it must have frozen the truck because I got it as soon as it came down because my Ring doorbell notified me it got dropped off, and I came down and got it within like 2 minutes. But this one was frozen and it was covered in like a sheet of ice. So it must have popped the top a little bit and leaked down here and then frozen onto it. But I still see some head and some bubbles in there, carbonation. So hopefully I'm doing this quick enough that it didn't get ruined. So, that's just the one caveat. Now, like I said, this is a Clean American Light Lager, and it says here 4.2% ABV. Drink fresh, store cold. And it says craft it from premium water, hops, malt, and yeast. So the whole gig with Fathers, I guess, is that these are clean beers. And it has a little blurb here on the back, says this lager is so pure, it'll make your water filter insecure. Now, I'm in favor of this. I don't really like a lot of adjuncts, a lot of trash in my beers if we don't really need it. So the idea of a nice clean lager with filtered water, good premium ingredients. I think they said these are all organic. Yeah, let me see here. It says ingredients: filtered water, organic Admiral Pilsner malt, organic Admiral Midway malt, organic Helios hops, organic Contessa hops, and yeast. So pretty decent. I mean, you have a couple different hops going on there for a light beer. And again, I don't know about you all, but for light beers, my bar is like here. We probably grew up drinking Coors Light or these other crappy light beers. So it's just kind of, I don't know. I haven't had very many good ones in my life. So I'm hoping that this one is something better than that. And if it is, it might become a new regular. Crown or the cap here, Father's logo. Let's give it a shot. Oh, I guess I actually need my opener. I haven't been in the shed for a while. Please forgive me all. I'm slipping a little bit, but I do have the church key. All right. Going with my Leinenkugels glass today. Looks nice going into the glass, just kind of crystal clear. Now, head, I didn't get a tremendous amount, but keep in mind, it obviously had some sort of, breach of the seal as some of it leaked out. I guess maybe when it warmed up, it resealed or whatever. But I do have a little bit of a thin white head on there. As far as the beer itself, crystal clear, very light color. Let's see, I'll break out my Brew HQ SRM chart. If I had to pick one of the colors on here, it's like a 2. It's like pale straw, light gold, very light colored, crystal clear, fair amount of carbonation. Looks pretty decent in the glass. Let's give it a sniff. I'm picking up like light malt, light bready malt, maybe a tiny bit of a hoppy presence. Unoffensive on the nose, it's pretty inviting, smells okay to me. All right, freezing cold out here. Let's give it a shot. Cheers, y'all. And thank you to Fathers Brewing for sending this out. Greatly appreciate it. Always thrilled to try something new. I think when I looked this up on Untappd, it had a 4.3, but there's only 112 check-ins. And I think the only person I knew who checked into these was Big Rome. So Big Rome must have had them. I don't know who else out there has had them. Let me know. Let's give it a shot. First thing, I think this is very crisp and a very clean beer. You don't have a whole lot of weird sweetness. You don't get any weird adjunct funkiness going on. You just kind of get beer, like a kind of, I don't want to say generic beer taste, because sometimes that's what you're looking for. But it just tastes like a nice, clean beer. For a light beer, it's not gross. A lot of times, I think in my mind, light beers, I know they're trying to cut back on calories. I think they said it was 100 calories per bottle. But I don't know. To me, those calories, saving calories isn't worth it if the beer sucks. This, on the other hand, is pretty decent. Nice body. Obviously, it's light body as it's a light beer. Very crisp, very clean. You pick up a tiny bit of hoppiness. It's not overpowering. So if you don't like IPAs or big hoppy beers, don't worry, you'll be all right. But there is enough of a hop bitterness that it kind of counters the kind of sweeter malt and makes this actually taste like a beer instead of, I don't know, I drink Coors Light. It just tastes like metallic water to me. I don't really care for it. This is good. I'm shocked. I don't really like light beers. It's not my go-to, but I would drink these big time. Take the second sip. Yeah, now I haven't been drinking much lately, so maybe they're going down smoother than they normally would. But this is really nice. Again, especially for a light beer. For me, light beer is a throwaway category that I usually don't even consider trying. But this, for your money is a solid beer. Now, I don't know what the availability is. I don't know what states they're in, but if these guys pop up near you, give them a shot. Try them out. So for me, I'm going to say this: clean American light lager from Fathers Brewing out of Lafayette, California. Big thumbs up. Definitely like this, and I would definitely drink another one. Thanks for sending it to me, and if anybody else has had it, let me know what you think of it. Till next time, cheers.